So, one of the best animated movies turns 25 this year, and that is Shrek 1. Shrek 1 is one of my favorite animated films of all time. It is just a fantastic film. It is filled with a great humor, wonderful characters, and just great animation for its time. I think that this movie still holds up. It's still very funny. It's got heart. It's got really good laughs. And I was really pleased watching this movie this weekend because I hadn't seen it for a couple of years, and it was just this wonderful film that I think captured a lot of people's imaginations, and it was great for adults and kids as well. This movie is just really a great animated film, and it still stands the test of time today, in my opinion. The animation is still great, the jokes still hit, and it's still a great watch. I was really pleased with this movie overall. I love the experience of rewatching Shrek 1 and Shrek 2. I watched Shrek 2 immediately after that. And I know there's been a lot of conversation about like what movie is better, Shrek 1 or Shrek 2. I think Shrek 1 is better than Shrek 2 just because of Lord Farquaad as a villain. I think that he is a wonderful villain. John Lithgow plays the character beautifully. He is very funny, he's menacing, and he is very memorable as Lord Farquaad. The cast here is absolutely terrific. You got Mike Myers as Shrek, and Shrek is really just a memorable main hero. He is this ogre that you just love, and he is very funny in the movie. Like, Mike Myers was perfect for the role of Shrek. You also have Eddie Murphy as Donkey, and Donkey could have come across really annoying here in this movie because he never shuts up. He is kind of the equivalent of like Chris Tucker in the Jackie Chan Rush Hour films. He just never stops talking, and it could have been really annoying fast, but Eddie Murphy has perfect comedic timing, and he has great chemistry with Mike Myers in this movie. And Cameron Diaz as Fiona is really perfect in the role. It's one of my favorite Cameron Diaz roles for sure. She really has a presence here as Fiona, and I like the chemistry between the three of them. She doesn't like the guys at first because she's been expecting her Prince Charming her entire life, and now she's rescued by an ogre. But yeah, she doesn't like guys at first, and they sort of become friends. Yeah, this movie has great animation, and the story is actually really fun because this movie actually pokes fun at the fairy tales. And I wasn't really a big fan of fairy tales growing up. Like, I never really saw the appeal in like Cinderella or Snow White. To be quite honest with you, I was never really the target audience for that. Uh, but here, I think that they do a wonderful job in just poking fun at everything and how like silly the whole thing is, and it's a really good parody of fairy tales and like the fairy tale characters. And I love the beginning of this movie because we see all of them. They're invading Shrek's swamp, and he just wants to be left alone. And so he needs to go to Duloc, and he visits Lord Farquaad. And he makes a pact with Farquaad. He needs to go save the princess from a fiery dragon from this tower. And just because Lord Farquaad is a coward, he doesn't want to go rescue the princess himself, so he sends Shrek. After Shrek like destroys the entire gladiator ring, he sends Shrek to do it himself, and Shrek goes on this journey with Donkey, and both of these characters they sort of grow in friendship, and it's great seeing them just like banter back and forth. The relationship is really well developed through the film, and there's so many great scenes in this movie. Like, I love the interrogation scene where Lord Farquaad is interrogating the gingerbread man, gingerbread man is like, "Do you know the Muffin Man?" Yes, the Muffin Man. It is just a wonderful and really fun scene, and I love the scene where Shrek and Donkey they arrive to Duloc, and there's this just amazing presentation from puppets. This great song. It is just awesome. This scene is probably my favorite scene in the entire movie, just because of how hilarious it is. It's really well written, and I'm surprised also, just because four people wrote this movie, and usually when there's so many people involved with writing something, it turns out to be bad. But here, four people wrote it, and it's actually a really good and funny script. This movie is incredibly well written. It's wonderfully directed. And yeah, this is a really fun adventure. I adore the scene where Shrek and Donkey they arrive at the castle and they fight this dragon. It's really exciting. It's well animated. It's full of action, and I think that this movie was really ahead of its time. There's not much flaws in this film, to be quite honest with you. It's still funny. It's still got heart, and I still really enjoy the characters. And the finale of this movie is really awesome. It's just this amazing sequence where Shrek and Donkey they go to Duloc to stop the wedding between Lord Farquaad and Fiona. And yeah, they go with the dragon, and it's really funny. It's amazing. It's a really great animated film. Like Shrek One still holds up in my opinion. It's one of the best, top 10 for sure, maybe top 5. Um, I think that it's just a wonderful film overall. Oh yeah, and the soundtrack of this movie is great. Like there's so many great songs. The opening scene of this movie starts with All Star, and immediately like you know everything you need to know about Shrek as a person, as an ogre. The opening is fantastic. It's really funny. It's well done. I'd give this movie a A minus. It's a fantastic film. Those are my thoughts on Shrek 1. Let me know what you thought of the movie. Did you see it in theaters last weekend? It's actually playing. I haven't gone to the theaters because I'm just sick of the audience there. I'm sick of the people going to theaters. And I'm just less interested in going to the movies, to be quite honest with you. Unless it's like this big movie. Like, yeah, let's say Avengers Doomsday or something like that. And then I am interested in going. And like the next Star Wars movie, I will go. I will head to the theaters to see Mandalorian and Grogu, but it has really become tedious going to movies just because of how people are behaving there. They are animals. You go see movies with animals these days. It's really hard. It's really just not fun at all going to the movies anymore. So those are my thoughts. Let me know what you thought about the movie down in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.